So this is fitting placement because that cow there, I'm really starting to realize, you know, as I do more of this farming stuff and then talk about it for y'all. That cow there, that was my wife's first act of stewardship here in Texas, and that little fucking goat right there, he was mine. And I'm really glad I, you know, answered that call to adventure, so to say. You know, picked him up. Cause like, we had these friends, right? Hold on, I'm gonna pause and take a seat so you can stay a while and listen. So let's start with this goat, right? So when I got here to Texas, my wife had this this couple that she was friends with. They used to be from the neighborhood, and they really helped her out and whatnot when she first got here. So that was huge, you know. Good stewardship follows each other. But I really feel for them. So I wanna try and think of a way to say this without judgment, you know? Like, you can critique without judging, you know, if you're objective enough. So I want to think about how to say this. This couple she was friends with, they both came from fucked up backgrounds. And they just kept running from it. They wouldn't turn and face it, spiritually speaking. They wouldn't, you know. They wanted to drown out all the fucking noise of their past. And like, alcohol makes fucking leches out of men, bro. Like, you know, I can have a couple of glasses. You know, that was, I really liked that. I really appreciated that about my time in Italy. In Italy, they have a table wine, right? And like, their kids fuck with it. It's like 5%. It ain't shit. And, hey, buddy. Yeah, fucking Enzo. Enzo ruining the shot. No. He just wanted some love. And so in Italy, they got this fucking table wine, right? Bro. You can sit. Hold on. That's my goofy guard dog. Needed some love. So yeah, they got this table wine in Italy, right? And they start letting their kids have some at like 15 or 16. And the purpose, culturally, is so that their kids have learned how to handle it at home, you know, before they go out. And so, you know, it's something that's really fucking missing in America in a big way. And like, so this couple, they were so drunk all the time, not noticing how their kids were growing up, in which fucking bent and misguided directions they was going and shit. And dude never really grew up, like, in some spiritual capacity. So he's still chasing his dick around, you know? Even though all it had ever brought him was fucking problems, you know? Problems and responsibilities he didn't want to face. And like, the metaphor kept living, right? Because like, this goat came to me in a pair. Him and his fucking goat brother. And his goat brother, on the note of stewardship, his goat brother was one of my first fucking lessons too, a hard goddamn lesson. I liked his brother more. I'm really glad Goatkashi stuck it out. He hung out. In fact, if anything, it's the reason it's what he was doing that his brother wasn't doing, that is the reason his brother died in the first place. So his brother died because we got Johnson grass out here in Texas, and one day it fucking froze, and I don't know shit about Johnson grass. I do now. But at the time, I didn't know shit about Johnson grass, right? And I definitely didn't know nothing about no fucking chemical plant that within a couple hours of freezing, it'll fucking kill your tiny ruminants. And so, oh, Daddy's little cutie is marching up in here. It's because I'm with my dog. She wants She wants all the love. Yeah, see, and my dog's getting all protective because he doesn't want... Oh my God, y'all. Hold on. I must be at a high vibration today because you know it's all magnetics. Baby cow and my guard dog, they both wanted to be all up in my shit today. Anyways, I'm trying to recall where I was at with the goat and telling y'all about the couple he came from. Oh yeah, so that's more or less, if anything, I'll cut to the story, you know. Had to move over here, change perspective so I could get done what I needed to get done. So dude used to just like get really fucked up all the time. You know? Like his responsibilities were too fucking heavy for him or some shit. I don't know. Like, I don't know his story, bro. You know, I just know what I've seen and analyzed and sat with. But, so he went to the sale barn and he bought fucking a bunch of goats. Oh yeah, and then I was telling y'all how the goats died. So I'll tell you how he died. Fucking Johnson grass. I learned about that. I got real quick on it, and I'm glad I did too, because you know, I took care of the second one who was with. So the second one, he's more of a herd goat. The first one was he was just way too free. Just way too fucking free. He just did whatever the fuck he felt like. And which is why he escaped the pen, which like now the whole fucking farm is goat proof. Because like that was another thing I had to learn. I didn't know these motherfuckers were gonna do stupid shit like Mission Impossible and whatnot. Like ridiculous. You know, goats can get through some fucking holes in a fence, bro. I tell you what. So anyways, so my first one died because of the Johnson grass, which I now know about, and I make sure that's a big part of what got me into regenerative ag and biodynamic farming was, you know, Texas's soil's so fucked up. And so, you know, the soil's too low and the Johnson grass grows no matter what. That shit'll grow no matter what. So I gotta get like my real grasses in here and whatnot. So, anyways, the dude I got him from is hella drunk. And this goat was a good herd goat. So he was with his homies while it was cold. And the other one was out in the cold, looking for shit he shouldn't have been looking for in the first fucking place. You know? At least not until the sun came back out. Like, you know, it was just like, it wasn't even the snow apocalypse of 2020. It was like 2019. So, anyways. So this goat is such a good herd goat, man. He's such a good buck. He stays over here with the cow because the cow's the only one with babies. You know? When the sheep and the lamb, or the other two goats, my two land whale goats, and whatnot. Actually, I don't even know. They might not, because I got rid of. Goatkashi got me two kids, right? I got two kids out of him. And what was really sad was my one mama goat. She kidded out 3, but I only got to keep 1, right? And so I got to keep an eye on her this next time around, because that's what happened was I didn't know nothing about kidding. I definitely didn't know nothing about fucking goats shooting out all 3 fucking kids like a fucking high pressure squirt gun, you know what I mean? Because that's what ended up happening. She had so many kids all at once, and she didn't make no noise either. Like, so I got to keep a weather eye out this time. February, the end of February, early March. I might just put them with the sheep this time, so that when because the sheep will go fucking bananas when they have their first kids. And my Dorper sheep, she's pregnant, and so she'll lamb out. And the other 2 sheep were not pregnant, but they're good moms, so they'll teach her what to do, and whatnot. And then I'm hoping Rose has twins this time instead of fucking just the one, because all I ended up with out of Thelma was Goatkashi, or not Goatkashi, the Goatkashi clone, Dooner, and I named him Dooner for a reason. He wouldn't shut the fuck up. He was always screaming about nothing, dude. About nothing. He'd be with his herd screaming. He'd be fucking lost because he stopped screaming for 2 minutes. He turned around, put his head down. The herd walk off. Now he's fucking lost. And then he couldn't find his way. Like, he was stupid as fuck. Like, you know? So, you know, it's just goofy shit. But Goatkashi here, he's such a good fucking buck, dude. Like, he doesn't scream about nothing. He's a real problem solver. He finds his way around. He knows how to keep the ladies on a good rotation. He's taught his one buckling, Jeffrey, our rising star. Speaking of the devil, there's Jeffrey there. Which, you know what I found out? I'm so blessed, man. Like, praise God. That, like, apparently, white-skinned Nigis like that are hard to find. And then he's got a recessive blue-eye gene, too. So, like, cool. Double, right? Not bad for a fucking... not bad for a diamond in the rough find, eh? Because Goatkashi is this little fat bitch. I need to exercise him. As soon as I get off this... Wow, you're gonna drive through now on your dumbass motorbike? I've been trying to talk to this kid for like 3 weeks. How ironic, bro. I'm trying to talk to this kid for like 3 weeks. Trying to give him a job. Trying to fucking, you know. His parents have a fucking Ring doorbell. It's the same kid that fucking almost burned down my shit. You know, I could stay mad at him forever, but like, I recognize a troubled youngster with no fucking guidance when I see one. Like, you know, not everybody's graced with fucking mentors like I was and knows how to turn that shit around. So I figure I try to help the kid out, but they're so fucking scared, bro. Like, what the fuck is with people who, when opportunity knocks, they fucking keep the door locked? Like, that's so... And then you got cameras and shit now, so you could see, like, it's just the dude who lives next door to you, raises his fucking sheep and his goats, you know? Not like some fucking weirdo with a, you know, whatever the fuck. So, I don't know, whatever. Anyways, about this goat. As soon as I get off this fucking chat with y'all, I'm gonna go, I'm done out here in the cow pasture for the day, so when I'm done here, I'm gonna go fix up the goat gymnasium. I gotta drive nails into it and stuff so that their structure stays strong. Because for whatever fucking reason, goats are goofy, man. Goats will test their fucking enrichment zone. So these fucks keep... Like, I built them this great fucking... Because goats like to be up high, right? So I built them this dope fucking stairway. And they went underneath it and they fucking flipped it over on me. So I gotta nail it back in this time, so... Like, you stupid fucking goats. Like, I gave you the way up there, like, and then you fucking, you know, flip shit over. You know, got underneath it, fucking turned it over, doing the wrong shit, climbing on the wrong shit, knocking on the wrong shit. So, anyways, so this goat though, right? Dude was drunk as fuck. His daughter wanted, Nige goats. Like, what a weird fucking hobby that's gotta be, right? Get drunk as fuck and go to the exotic sale barn. Whatever. God bless Texas. Like, just the absurdity of it all. So goofy. So this dude's like one eye in it, right? Still drunk as fuck at the sale barn. Daddy, I want to go. Daddy, I want to go. And he said, what do you want to do with them? You know, what do you want to do with the goat? And I can't remember if it was Brooke or Bailey. I feel like it was Bailey, his fucking second born, which is good. That girl needs some fucking responsibility. But the the goats came in a pack, right? Because it's a sale barn, right? So the goats came in a pack. So he just bought the whole fucking pack. And then he got them home and found out there was, I think, 1 female and 3 males. So he just kept the male that he wanted. And the next time we came over, I didn't even really get a choice in the matter. Like, I still said yes, don't get me wrong. Like, yeah, I'll take the goats. I just didn't know it was gonna be like that fucking day, you know? I was like, yeah, let me go home and like build him a goat zone. And he was like, yeah, cool. But he was like drunk as fuck. So like, while I was unloading the truck, he fucking, you know, bringing the barbecue supplies over, he fucking loaded a cage. And I didn't even notice. And so when we left that day, he was like, oh, don't forget your goats. And he fucking gave me the 2 goats. And like I said, I'm glad I fucking took them. I really enjoyed having them. Goats are a lot of fun to watch, man. Especially these little fucking midget-ass Nigis. And then it was because, like, who knows, you know? Who knows what you'll find along the way? It was because I already had at least 1 buck that, a lot like my bull back there, he'll be the next story. A lot like my bull, people gave me shit just because, like, I seem to have a fucking plan. Like, that's weird. It's fucking weird. We, like, fought so fucking hard for private property rights, and now people just want to give it away. Like, that's, whatever. Fucking, I don't know, whatever. And so, you know, because the nannies, they're their own stewardship story, so I'll tell you about them too. But in closing, the nannies came to us because I got a good network. Got a great network here in Texas. It's pretty cool. You know, as somebody who's never had fucking people in my life, you really appreciate having them when you got them. So my fucking network that I've kept strong, that's some fucking cool people, bro. And, you know, cool people have cool people. You know? They're, friends of friends, so to say. Because, the one lady that we do body work at, TNT quarter horses, she had a farmhand. Cool lady. Neat lady. And, lady was going through some divorce. Her husband was a real piece of work. And so she just knew, you know, she just had a gut feeling. She needed to sell all her goats. And she had a bunch of them. She had a bunch of weathers. She had a bunch of weathers. Because she was one of them ladies, bro, that like, them folks, goofy to me too, but I'm just, I don't know, I probably seem like the weird one to them, so, you know, it is what it is. But it just seems really weird to me to have fucking neutered animals with no fucking purpose. Like, it'd be one thing if you had 6, 7, 8 fucking withers specifically for hard times in the freezer, or to fucking feed a neighbor or some shit, but like, to have fucking 6 or 7 withers because, like, you like their coat patterns. Like, I mean, that's cool, I guess, but also, what fucking use is the coat pattern if you geld them? You know what I mean? Like, whatever. Shit's whatever. I don't fucking know. I don't know. Everything on my fucking farm has a purpose. If it doesn't have a purpose, I'll go find it one, you know? I'll find it where it belongs. I'm not the fucking island of, well, I guess I am. I kind of am the island of fucking miscast toys out here, aren't I? It's part of why I'm such a salty fucking cow. But, yeah, like, you know, she had a decent sized fucking herd of goats. And, I mean, I get it. People keep Nigis as pets. Like, I get it. But you know what's so fucking funny about that? Here, I'm going to turn this around for the final. You know what's so fucking funny about Nigis being kept as pets? Do you know what Nigerians' original fucking purpose was? It's fucking big cat food. You know? They were like bringing big ass cats over here across the waterways back in the fucking 1840s and shit. They was importing lions and tigers and bears, oh my. Fucking you know? And they needed some shit that was hardy and seaworthy and could fucking, was resilient and fuck. And they just like, I don't know if they kept keeping the small ones. Because like when you read the history, pygmies and Nigis come from the same place somewhere, far enough back on the tree. We've lost those fucking genealogy books by now, I'm sure. They come far enough back on the tree. They're the same goat. But after a while, you only have so much natural determination, right? That like some of the genes start harboring meat and some of the genes start harboring milk. And so Nigerian dwarfs were kept for fucking after, this is after the lions and tigers and bears fucking importation. When we kept them here, because we kept them in the zoos for a while, just as like pygmy goats, small goats, miniature goats, midget goats, fucking carnival attractions or whatever the fuck. And then, like I was saying, they took on a more deterministic view, right? And they pulled aside some fucking milk does, and they pulled aside some meat does, and they kind of did a couple generations of keeping the bucks that were for which was which, right? That's another reason I'm really excited about Jeffrey. His dad, Goatkashi, looks like, I don't know, he might still be like a fucking mutt goat. None of them have papers. Ain't nothing on my fucking farm has papers. Except rolling papers. And, but Jeffrey took after his bloodline, after his dam's line, and he looks like I don't know, I'll take him to somebody that knows goats for goats, but he looks like he's gonna be a good milk line, so that'll be cool. I have white Nigis, which is rare, that are good for milk. Like that's fun. So, but I like the Nigis for dual purpose myself, because like, what the fuck else am I gonna do with the withers, especially dumbass ones like Dooner was, like yelling and crying. He's like the exact opposite. Like Dooner got his dad's coat pattern. Actually, that's not even fully true either. Dooner didn't grow no beard either. Jeffrey had a beard by 3 months. Dooner just kept some little bullshit chin hair. So there was like literally no redeeming qualities about his conformation. He like screamed about everything. Like, I'm not trying to make fucking Nigerian fainting dwarves, you know what I mean? Like, that's stupid as fuck. Like, that might be the stupidest fucking thing. Ugh. So, but anyways, at this point, I'm just pretty much fucking rambling. So I should probably get off here before it becomes 2 stewardship stories in one, and I'm not trying to confuse y'all like that. I'm confused enough myself. Besides, my forehead's starting to get hot, and my wife's pulling in, so I better get out of the sun before I'm a heat casualty again. Y'all stay blessed.